lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Welcome to Eaton Stadium in Athens, Ohio. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Ohio Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
All right, Ollie.
Fuck!
The Bobcats ready to put toe to leather. Here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game. Woo! They're being aggressive. They're taking a shot. They come up with a big one, and trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. With the catch, it's Wagner. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Get the
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bates. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
This shit is fucking ridiculous, dog. This is fucking cheese-ass shit.
That back had
fucking cheese, bro.
Line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carry?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the
fucking
drive.
cheese.
2nd and 11. He'll try it again. Plows through the defense. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The run inside. It's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in
Trying to, Christian.
He does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. You got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Riley. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's inside the 40. At the 20. He's at the touchdown Broncos. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility.
Oh, that's crazy.
You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Roach. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Hey, baby, stop kicking the wall, okay?
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
That's ridiculous, bro. No blocking.
He'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Still running at the 40. Snags it, and there's running room. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this defense is figuring out.
Christian, you far behind, dog. You need to catch up.
Be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
In the neck, going nuts.
How you run the football, how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
I know not to do that, bro, but I keep doing it like an idiot.
Early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The option, the keeper, stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
No!
Nowhere to go with the football that time.
This
is the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
How is that a fumble? You gotta be shitting me!
He's into the open down the middle. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Ohio. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Coming out with it, it's Bates. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also
Man, that's crazy, dog. I don't know if anybody's still watching, but that was ridiculous.
Put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Taylor wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
I like this tight end. He does a really
missed
nice
a touchdown
job
pass.
He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Shouldn't even be this score.
28 on 1st down. Running inside. It's Riley.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Oh, man, these animations.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well.
Young. I'll get you the cereal when I get done with the game, okay? That's my cereal, but I'll let you have it.
Understanding where his hole is, go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole.
And he gets the ball in the 2nd half, so I just got to try to eat this clock up.
Quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field, just plowing ahead. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And with that last carry, he ended triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The screen, he's got wheels inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second.
Makes the grab in their space. They're able to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play, and now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10.
Get the
picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Raiola to throw. The short hands, it's Marshall.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. The quick out. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Farrell.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Throwing Raiola. grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Fights off a defender. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
A
lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
I said no, not right now.
Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Wagner. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Broncos in the hurry-up. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Bringing it back. At the 30. The 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio.
And man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiley. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We kick things off with Cal, taking on the number 13 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's the Golden Bears, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got it in the middle, it's Farrell. Now they've got a little...
All he does is do this fucking cheese-ass shit, dog. Y'all bring this cheese-ass motherfucker in here. Fucking...
You've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Here we go.
Hey, knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the
Fucking can't stop shit, can't do nothing. Clearly a totally different game, dog. I knew that shit was gonna happen.
On first down, man, you are doing just that.
Just feeds the running back.
You
Running
know,
off the defender. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Raiola throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Fucking finally.
On the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Creates a little room, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on first down from the 30. They'll send the back in motion. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And when you're a quarterback, I know wide receivers are great.
Oh, shit.
Gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the holes?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Get the
wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come off empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Taylor wants to throw. Going for 6. Big guy smells it. How about that?
No, baby, she is working. Please.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take
what the why did he dive that way?
Breathing room, he's got it up to the 12.
What the fuck?
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offense.
Like, literally, I didn't even fucking press that way, and he goes. What the fuck was he doing? Bro.
And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run inside. It's Marshall. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
There he goes. Just steam. He smashes his way through again. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached Hader.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Are you trying to call your mom after I told you not to?
Ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up,
baby.
trying to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Who you calling? I told you. I told you, do not call your mama, did I not? You want to get off the
We've come to
tablet?
the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running inside, it's Riley. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Gets it into the end zone.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Keeps it on first down. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a cut! And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball.
Here's a little room there. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bates. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Pulls it in. It's Wagner. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Taylor wants to throw. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down?
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. They'll start this drive from the 42. The run inside. It's Marshall. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. The game is all but decided. Why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? A 1st down run on the doorstep. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.